Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV, and episode 15 of our Luck of the Irish campaign. So what are we going to do this episode? Right, I imagine this episode, we've only got one colony going at the moment, so what I'd like to do is start colonising Delaware as fast as possible. And what's also, I've just noticed, which is really cool, is New Tyrone have just started their own colony. It's not growing particularly fast, but it's still better than nothing. I think they've only got one. Oh. Whoopsie daisy. Looks like my royal marriage with France just ended. Yes, it did. So, what are my diplomats actually doing at the moment? Oh, and looks like I've just... yeah, I just got a colonist joining Nascapi. And I think... okay, no, Jamaica's the one we've got the mission for. Let's see if we can get the bonus. Grant New World Charter. Fabulous. That's what we want. So, Grant New World Charter, so that'll give us some, basically, bonus. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Bonus doodahs. Bonus colonial settler growth. That's the one. I remember. So yeah, we're expanding colonial Canadia, as we called it. What do we want? Do we want money or prestige? I think for the moment I want a bit of money. Because if we get money, then we can... oh God, New Granada's getting quite big. When we have money, we can colonize more places at once, without losing a hideous amount of money. So I think I'm going to send my third colonist to Delaware actually, and we'll get Delaware going. Because I want to snag Delaware again because it's 10 development province. I mean, it won't go for me, but it will go for somebody else. New Tyrone. I guess we can probably tariff, get more money from them, from New Tyrone. We need it anyway at the moment because, well, I mean, just adding that gives us a little bit, makes us lose a little bit less money. Okay, this is good news. +1 diplomatic relations, which I don't think is relevant to us because we've got loads spare. I can invest... okay, so actually I can get establish New World missions as well, which I think I'll get. And we've got... oh, that's brilliant. Brilliant. So we just got colonial enthusiasm. Basically, we got 3 bonuses to colonization all at the same time. And we will also turn Jamaica into a city. Get that mission. And what else can we do? We can increase our diplomatic level. What ideas are we on? Oh, yeah, we're on offensive. Yeah. So we will go for the next Diplotech. Get that done. One of our advisors has died. Which one was it? Our Diplo. Spy network construction. I may hold off for the moment and use the money that we're saving to sort of fund these colonies. Because we're ahead on Diplotech at the moment anyway. I mean, yeah, 10% ahead, that's fine. And we also get a new idea. Plus siege ability, which won't be relevant to us just yet, but in the long run it will help out. Especially when it comes time to... come back over the Atlantic and invade England. It'll help out against their forts. Can we build more troops over here? I don't think we can. No, there's nowhere else up here we could build troops. Oh well, doesn't matter. What's our fleet size looking like? We're near the force limit. And we're losing more people. So we definitely want a military advisor. I think. It sounds like my stupid cat is trying to get inside my room. No, just the wind. So, okay, our royal marriage with England's just ended. And they've got 531. I suppose, I mean, how do we want to play this? Do we want to still maintain our relationship with England? I think we probably do for a while. What can we do against Denmark? Support Swedish? No, I'm not going to support rebels. I will... Maybe I could steal maps. Okay, but I can't do that at the moment because I don't have a area adjacent to where I'm going to steal it from. A stupid design, I think. If you're stealing a map, you're stealing a map of a place. You don't have to be there to steal that map. Have I got 3 rivals? Not yet. Norway, Denmark, and somebody. I'm just trying to think how long it'll be till we get the achievement for, till we can try and go for the achievement, where you have to have 3 spy networks at 100%. It'll probably be a while. So I think I'm going to stop building spy network at the moment, because our other... We're probably better off getting this royal marriage, again with England, and cozying up to them. Come on, let me send us. There we go. Reason being, okay, pass Blasphemy Act. I'm not too fussed about that, because I want to remain the same. I want to remain whatever France is, ideally, as they're my principal ally. So I think after we've colonised these 2 areas, maybe, or these 3, maybe we now move down and start snapping up some of these islands here. Because that way we can get our 3rd colonial nation, and hopefully they'll, whilst we're doing that, they will start colonising on their own. Hopefully. I can invest in new technology? Right. New admin. New idea, actually. What idea are we going to go for? Maybe trade. Maybe trade's a good one to go for. Or will it be diplomatic? I mean, we do want one that gives more... Ideally, we want one that gives us more benefits to colonisation. I'm fairly certain there are some, though. There we go. There's colonial garrisons, which is you get from quantity ideas. I think I'm going to go trade first. And I'm going to swap my focus over to Diplo power. And get a advisor as well. Because although it'll cost us a fair amount of money, well, I say fair amount, we're losing 2.92 ducats at the moment, we actually will have a lot of spare admin power at the moment, because we're now 130% ahead, 13 years ahead on admin tech. So, and we haven't got any admin ideas, I'm fairly certain, no, like that we are working on. So I think the best option is probably to expand, or rather improve, some of our home territories. And let's improve Tyrone somewhat. Yeah, that's fine. And that basically lessened the amount we're losing each month by a small amount. Nothing too huge. But I'm happy to just keep developing some of my provinces, to be honest. Because we're miles ahead on admin tech. It'd be nice to start getting these trade ideas, because that'll hopefully boost our income at least a small amount. Plus it'll give us the benefits of having expansion will give us trade efficiency and trade steering, which again, more money. And one of our colonies, Jamaica, is actually about to finish. I want to avoid annoying England, which is why I chose to take the diplomatic power hit rather than sort of do anything else which would either jeopardize sort of like the safety of, you know, against spies. Remove Powhatan from the map. Okay, that's these guys. Don't really care about that at the moment. Rival of our rival, Sweden's opinion of Tyrone. So, do they... we could do that. Rival of our rival. Diplomatic power. So we'll withdraw our guy from England. Send him over to Sweden. Sweden's pretty doomed at this point. I mean, they've got Norway conquering stuff off them. Right, so the guy's finished in Norway. So let's... in Jamaica. What am I on about Norway? I have no idea. So, which one are we going to colonize next? Probably Guantanamo. Why is this fleet... Oh, it's because it's mothballed. Let's send him down here to unmothball. Repair itself a little bit before we move our troops over to mainland Cuba. Yep, please transport him over there. And Nascapi's actually not far off being done either. You could go back to being mothballed, actually. So what actually else is going on in the world? It looks like France is at war with Austria. So that's in the... Defender against... Oh, okay. So Switzerland got a bit too big for their boots, tried conquering somewhere, and France are probably going to suffer as a result, I would imagine. But then, I don't think... No, Austria aren't the emperors. They don't have that, obviously, large bonus. France have also taken a chunk out of Castile as well. Portugal are going really nuts in North Africa. I'm amazed. Normally North Africa's really hard to conquer. Or rather, not so hard to conquer. It's easy to conquer. It's just a pain in the ass to actually deal with. Purely because of the amount of sort of the Berber traditions, which increases coring cost, and also with the unrest you get from being a heretic. It's... Or rather, heathen. I'm pretty sure it's a heathen, yeah. Okay. Cessation of church functions. It's either money... What's the state with our... So clergy... So what do we want to do? We essentially have to choose between the clergy and the nobility. Do we want... We've got full stability, so there's not really any point doing that. Let's do this, I think. And for the moment, that just reminds me, speaking of papal influence, I'm going to remove my diplomat from France and send him down to the Papal States. And cozy up to them a bit more. See, that reduction in tax will sort of... How long does it last for? Probably should have looked at that before I accepted it. 20 years. Wow, that is actually quite a lot. We get more papal influence, though. And, you know, I think we're relatively okay, actually, for money at this point. We got 100 ducats as a result. Plus, I mean, you can always do levy church tax, which instantly gets you back that 15% that you lost. Which is actually what I might do. Because what are the other benefits? The other benefits are... No, that's the wrong screen. Yearly prestige. What's our inflation at? 1.74. Nothing too bad. Legitimacy. I think, yeah, we just go for the national tax modifier. Because that'll instantly cancel out the loss we just did. So essentially we just got, you know, 100 ducats for free from the Pope. Okay, so the Netherlands have popped up. They're only allied to the Papal State. I had hoped they would be allied to France. And then I could ally them. I'm surprised England hasn't gotten into more continental wars, given, you know, they still hold Normandy, Calais, and Co. I think it's Co. I think that's how you pronounce it. Right, should be one more tick, and then Nascapi's done, and then maybe another one after that, and Delaware should be done. Let's pull our diplomat back from Sweden, and remove Powhatan from the map, so we've only got one. Oh, brilliant. Typically we get native assimilation in a colony that was already essentially finished. We're max relations with the Pope Man. So let's continue to improve with France. Who are they allied with? Tyrone, Genoa, and Tuscany. So really no one of use to us, at least. Let us... What do we want to do? I think we probably want to send the... start colonizing down here in colonial Caribbean, because now I think we've claimed it. I think that's... I don't think any of these other ones are in Caribbean. I think these technically count as South America. So I think that means we'll get the Papal Bull for the Caribbean. Possibly only... Maybe that only counts once we've... Right, let's send all of our colonists down here now. Maybe that only counts once we have actually got a colony down here. I guess we'll find out. Let's buddy up to New Tyrone, make them like us a bit more. Why have they got such high liberty desire? Tariffs. Tyrone diplomatic reputation. Oh, it'd be relative power. So what we want to do is keep up our force limits essentially. But unfortunately, we don't really have too much in the way of money. Not more money about money. Force limit. Build a workshop down here in Cork. I think that'll be the best use of that money. Game 1 mercantilism. That should help us even a small amount. What marketplace? Where's the best place to build a marketplace? I don't think there are any centres of trade here, are there? There are not. Nearest one's Lothian. Well, the only one is Lothian, rather, for this trade node. There should be... Oh no, it's it's an offensive idea. Land force limit modifier. So actually now we can build more troops, but it's not that much more. So we'll hold off for the moment. But eventually we'll, you know, slowly start building more troops, creeping up. I guess what one good thing is that the let's have a quick look. Country. Wow, look how much money Portugal's got. God. Some of these New World tribes normally have a lot of money stored away. So we're going after Powhatan, aren't we? I think that's how to pronounce it. I mean, oh great, they've got 0.14 ducats. What about the Picot? Or Pico, however you pronounce it. They've got 78. What a load of rubbish, quite frankly. Maybe what we do is move our troops back all the... Yeah, I think maybe we start moving our main army over to the New World. Because we're realistically not going to need it back home at the moment. Because we're not going to be expanding anywhere else over here until we come back and kill England. So in the next episode, I'll move my army over there, and then maybe we'll start killing some territories over there, some tribes. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Take care.